Our soul accumulates energy and information during our lifetime and takes it forward to our next life. Depending on these two parameters, our soul has a time of death, the next birth is determined. The quantum of energy will determine the capability of body the soul can enter. Like a lower energy can only enter body with lower number of senses. Secondly, the information or karma carried forward by the soul determines the roadmap of your life in the new body. The purpose of life is to increase energy by not harboring negative emotions such as hate, jealousy, and anger, only positive emotions. To realign the information stored in your soul, that is to erase all the guilt for any wrongdoing done knowingly or unknowingly by you in your past life by seeking forgiveness from the universal spirit, in a way that convinces your mind that you're pardoned, and this guilt is not carried forward as information in your soul going forward. This to me is the purpose of my life. The human soul, as the word soul reveals, is a spark of unique life. The essence of the soul is energy. It is not my soul in your soul, although it seems to be. Soul is giving us life. But just as a bulb cannot say that it is my electricity, although it is the unique power in the bulb that makes it glow, so it is with the soul. The soul is a spark of unique life. It is unique as long as it is giving us life from birth to death. Its purpose is to give life to an entity, a mind and ego, to settle its karma of a past life. It is an essential part of creation, and it is none other than the divine. The Atman is part of Paramatman. The soul is part of the supreme power, which is also the supreme immortal power. Since the soul that is defined as the combination of mind, intellect, ego and the accumulated tendencies of the past, and can be merged irreversibly by meditative effort into its source and support Atman and Brahman, one will have to say that the soul is instrumental in realizing its own basis and support, as well as of all phenomena, namely the Atman. The latter alone is of fundamental and eternal importance. You experience pure energy and self-realization. There is no essence of this soul because it is beyond the boundaries of the human mind and intellectuality that cannot be significantly written in specification of essence. You have a physical prison called body, where you are trapped for a limited time within the constraints in space and time. But all this is an illusion, for surely one day for you it all ends. You are immortal and you are added to your physical body, which gives you the power to feel all forms of emotions, and to this is added your mental body. Your soul is comprised of the astral and mental bodies. Now concerning mental faculties, they are in truth of the inherent properties of the soul, even as the radiation of light is the essential property of the sun. The rays of the sun are renewed, but the sun itself is ever the same and unchanged. Consider how the human intellect develops and weakens, and may at times come to naught, whereas the soul changeth not. For the mind to manifest itself, the human body must be whole, and like a sound mind and a sound body, whereas the soul dependeth not upon the body. It is through the power of the soul that the mind comprehendeth, imagineth and exerteth its influence, whilst the soul is a power that is free. The mind comprehendeth the abstract by the aid of the concrete, but the soul hath limitless manifestations of its own. The mind is circumscribed, the soul is limitless. It is by the aid of such senses as those of sight, hearing, taste, smell and touch, that the mind comprehendeth, whereas the soul is free from all agencies. The soul, as whether it be in sleep or waking, is in motion and ever active. Possibly it may, whilst in a dream, unravel an intricate problem, incapable of solution in the waking state. The mind, moreover, understandeth not whilst the senses have ceased to function, and in the embryonic stage and in early infancy the reasoning power is 338 totally absent, whereas the soul is ever endowed with full strength. The proofs are many, which goes to show that despite the loss of reason, the power of the soul would still continue to exist. The spirit, however, possesses various grades and stations. Metaphorically picture an ocean and its waves. Some waves are taller and powerful, others are little, some crash, but in the end each wave drops back and becomes part of the ocean once again. As souls inhabiting human form, we rise to live in a fragment of time which is a linear thinking, the energy peaks, but returns to the larger oversoul of divine consciousness when the body is finished. Part of our souls never really disconnects from this larger ocean, and this is how we all are continually connected, a fabric of ever-exchanging energy. We are different concurrent manifestations or essences of the whole, just a different aspect during incarnation. And, having experienced the merge with another soul as pure conscious energy atoms, while both still incarnate, has made me understand how this shared consciousness and existence is possible. The universe wants us to know this and understand this. It's time to evolve our spiritual understanding to the next level. While on Earth, we are just a sliver of the whole self. This is why the soul can manifest or express itself in many ways and disembodied, and some humans are attuned to that because they can resonate within that frequency. Their energy body can vibrate the same, therefore can pick up the energy and understand. I think this is why there are so many different accounts of various experiences. This is because our understanding is in its infancy stage, linear thinking, or might be limited by constructs that curtail an individual's spiritual expansion.